Welcome to our exploration of a pressing question. Is nuclear power the only solution to the climate crisis? In this video, we'll delve into the escalating threats of climate change and how various energy sources, particularly nuclear power, are viewed in the fight for a sustainable future. We'll examine the benefits and challenges of nuclear energy, compare it with renewable alternatives, and consider the impact of policy and public perception on its adoption globally. Join us as we navigate this complex issue to better understand the role nuclear power could play in addressing one of humanity's greatest challenges. 1. The growing threat of climate change. Climate change is a growing threat to our planet, disrupting its natural balance. Rising temperatures, unpredictable weather, melting polar ice, and increasing sea levels are just some of the visible impacts. Natural disasters are becoming more severe, and scientists warn that if we don't cut greenhouse gas emissions soon, the damage could be permanent. This makes finding sustainable energy solutions more urgent than ever. Renewable energy sources like wind and solar show promise, but their limitations have sparked conversations about nuclear power as a possible solution. 2. Understanding nuclear power. Nuclear power is a form of energy produced by splitting atoms, a process known as fission. This method generates heat, which is then used to produce electricity. Nuclear plants are capable of producing large amounts of energy without emitting carbon dioxide during operation. This makes it an attractive option for reducing greenhouse gas emissions. However, the concerns surrounding nuclear waste management and the potential for catastrophic accidents, like Chernobyl and Fukushima, cannot be ignored. Despite these challenges, nuclear energy continues to be a significant part of the global energy mix, providing about 10% of the world's electricity. 3. Advantages of nuclear energy. There are several compelling reasons why nuclear power is considered a viable solution to the climate crisis. Firstly, it is a low-carbon energy source, meaning it emits a minimal amount of greenhouse gases compared to fossil fuels. This characteristic is crucial in the fight against climate change. Additionally, nuclear power plants operate with a high capacity factor, meaning they can produce electricity consistently, day and night, regardless of weather conditions. This reliability sets nuclear apart from some renewable sources that depend on sunlight or wind. Moreover, the energy density of nuclear fuel is extraordinarily high, allowing for significant energy production with relatively small fuel quantities. 4. The challenges of nuclear power. Despite its advantages, nuclear energy is not without its challenges. The primary concerns revolve around safety, waste disposal, and high initial costs. Nuclear accidents, although rare, can have devastating consequences. The production of radioactive waste also poses significant long-term storage and environmental issues. Furthermore, constructing nuclear power plants requires substantial investment and time. This financial burden can be a deterrent for many countries, especially those in the developing world. The balance between these challenges and the potential benefits of nuclear power continues to fuel debate among scientists, policymakers, and the public. 5. Comparing nuclear with renewable energy. Renewable energy sources like solar, wind, and hydroelectric power are often touted as the future of sustainable energy. They harness natural processes to generate electricity without producing harmful emissions. However, they come with their own set of limitations. For instance, solar and wind energy depend heavily on weather conditions, which can lead to inconsistent energy supply. Hydroelectric power requires significant water resources and can have ecological impacts. Nuclear energy, with its steady output and low emissions, presents a compelling alternative. Yet, it must compete with the growing advancements and decreasing costs of renewable technologies. 6. The role of policy and innovation. The future of nuclear power in combating climate change largely depends on policy decisions and technological innovations. Governments play a crucial role in regulating and promoting safe nuclear practices. Investment in research and development can lead to advancements in nuclear technology, such as safer reactor designs and more efficient waste management solutions. Innovations like small modular reactors, SMRs, and fusion energy hold promise for the future. Policy frameworks that support both nuclear and renewable energy sources could pave the way for a balanced and sustainable energy mix. The collaboration between the public and private sectors is essential to drive progress. 7. Public perception and nuclear power. Public perception of nuclear energy is a significant factor influencing its adoption. Historical accidents have left a lingering fear and mistrust among the general population. Education and transparent communication are key to addressing these concerns. Engaging communities in discussions about the benefits and risks of nuclear power can help dispel myths and foster informed decision-making. It is crucial for policymakers and industry leaders to prioritize safety and environmental responsibility to gain public trust. As the world faces the urgent need to transition to cleaner energy, understanding and addressing public sentiment will be vital. 8. Global perspectives on nuclear energy. Countries around the world have varying approaches to nuclear energy. Some nations, like France, have embraced nuclear power as a cornerstone of their energy strategy, while others, like Germany, are phasing it out in favor of renewables. The United States remains divided, with ongoing debates about expanding nuclear capacity. Developing countries, facing energy shortages and growing populations, see nuclear power as a potential solution to meet their needs sustainably. The global landscape is diverse, and each country's unique circumstances influence its stance on nuclear energy. International cooperation and knowledge sharing can help address common challenges and promote best practices in nuclear energy utilization.